Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, Cadix Gaming, and so this is just going to be a short little video guys covering how to recruit vassals for your own faction from other factions. So basically the first thing you want to focus on is recruiting from factions that you're not at war with right now. I mean, you can still talk to each individual lord that you're at war with if you like, and open a dialogue with them, but they're more than likely going to shoot you down because you're at war with them unless they just really like you enough. So we're going to go ahead and tell Metheld here to go ahead and tell everybody that they can go home, and we'll give them all a minute to separate because we want to be by ourselves. Is rule number 2 is be by yourself, guys, when you're approaching another lord on the field and you want to discuss something in private with other lords around. You can't so much do that because other lords are around, and there's a big political realm to this whole game, so each lord is concerned about his own privacy. So what we're going to do is look for some lords in the Nord area, because I'm not at war with them right now, and I just want to show you guys an example. So let's catch up to him real quick. We'll go into dialogue. He doesn't like me, -1. How about now? Still no, which doesn't mean anything, guys, when you have as much renown and right to rule as I have. I have 99 right to rule. My renown's up there. It's like, forget what it is exactly, but it's like 1500 or something, so it's decent. It's kinghood, basically, stature. But we're going to ask him if he would like to discuss something in private with us. He's going to humble us with his audience. So we're going to ask him now how he feels about his king. We're hoping he's going to say he doesn't like him. He is well known, disappointed. That is good that he's disappointed, guys. So now we're going to further the conversation. Well, I have something to tell you, and we're going to go into our backstory, which is, will you support my throne? According to the ancient law and custom Calradians, I should be king. You also have other options you can use, guys, but I always like to kind of go with that one. And then you're going to ask him to pledge his alliance to you. He's going to think about it. Militarily, might be safer if I join you. Yes, we're in a position, guys, to offer that safety, okay? So these are important factors, guys, so listen carefully. Like, if you only have a castle or two, but you have a decent amount of right to rule, say 50 or something, you still shouldn't have a problem getting a couple to come to your side. Not too many are going to. Trust me. It's going to take you a little while. What you want to do, from the beginning of the game, I've been saying, guys, after every battle, like, the reason why I let the lords go free, yes, you're going to get shit from your men and other lords probably, or other kings probably, for letting soldiers go free, but it's an honorable thing. The lords will like you more, and the more they like you, the more they're going to want to serve underneath you, so it's important with the likeness. But anyways, we have a lot of right to rule and renown, and that's why he's willing, and we also have a decent-sized faction now with a decent-sized military. We've got like 10, 12 lords already, but anyway, we're going to further through the conversation. Militarily, you might be more safe with us. True that. I'll be honest with some of those who follow you. Okay, he's not too comfortable with some of them, so that's a little different, because usually it's the different scenario where militarily they're maybe not too safe with us, but yet they're comfortable with us, so it's kind of an opposite effect in this sense, but still all the same. Alright, speak of claims of the throne, and yes we do, because our backstory, guys, is yes, we're supposed to be the true king of Calradia. And it's in ancient writings, and you can even get a couple of your lords, or a couple of your named, I think, to research that and find some credentials for you. I'm not sure what comes of that because I've never made it really that far in that sense of the nobility or the bloodline. But anyway, finally, we're going to ask him it's time to make a decision. He's going to roll it over, and his survey says it's not good for a reputation for me to separate from my own liege. So he's going to stay with the Nords. We almost had him, though. We had him on the line. Now, if he'd liked us a little bit, or even a lot, that conversation could have been completely successful, and we probably would have recruited him. He would have automatically turned red and probably rode off to our area of the country. Let's see if we can find another lord real quick, though, so we can test some more of the dialogue. Let's see how Delvin likes us. Oops, I just totally missed him. Okay, where are we going exactly? Boy, I just overshot him. Ames. Can I catch you, Ames? Yes. Excellent. Let's speak to him. He's indifferent by 1-2. I was hoping the Nord Lords would be over there. Heard of the one war I think we've been in with each other. But they're almost there. They're almost there. Still, we're going to ask him if he would like to speak with private. He's not a plotter. So that either means, guys, one or two things. He's just not simply interested, or that other lord is too close to him. So, still. We're going to try to chase this guy down now. Maybe we can find one with more men. Would be great. But let's see if we can catch up to this guy. Looks like we're all by ourselves now. It's important, guys. Trust me. If there's another lord around, say, close enough to as if you were going to go into battle, they could get sucked into the battle. That kind of distance ratio. Alright, what's happening in here? Is there two? Alright, so he likes me, but hold on. Is there another lord near real quick? Yes. Yes, there is. There's Naldira, which has more men, so let's see how much he likes us. He is neutral, so let's see what he thinks about discussing, even though the other lord's right there. Not at this time, and that usually means they're not comfortable with talking right now. So we're going to go back over to Delvin then. Maybe they're far enough away because he likes us 3. So discuss private. Okay, excellent. We can open dialogue with him, guys. We're going to ask him how he feels about his king. As well known and disappointed. That is good. This guy likes us, guys. So now we're going to tell him. We're going to throw him the whole line. We're going to ask him to pledge allegiance. Now, militarily, he feels safe with us. I am more comfortable with you and your companions. This is good, guys. We're 2 for 2 here. Speak for claims of the throne. King's Bastard, okay. He's going to make his decision now, guys. And yes, as you can see, he has successfully defected from that faction, and he has joined our faction. As you guys can see, if I can find him here, he is in red now, guys. He is part of our faction. Now, if he owned property, and sometimes this happens, if he owned property in Swadia, he may have got to keep it. But he did not. In that case, I don't see anything new, so he did not get to keep it. So that's how it works on the field, guys. Like, just go to factions you're not at war with right now. Start recruiting lords, or try to start recruiting lords. If your leadership, charisma, and right to rule is not up enough, guys, your renown is not up enough, all of these categories that I just mentioned, you're going to have a really hard time having lords recruit to your faction. So make sure you're in a position to do that before you start a faction. Like, you should be in good rapport with whatever faction you were serving under. Say I was under the Swadian army, so I had a good rapport with the king, I had a good rapport with a lot of the lords, we still have a good rapport. I could probably recruit a bunch of Swadian lords if they're still in fact serving under that faction. Very well may not be so, But regardless, alright, now, another method to recruiting lords into your own faction is your main castle, guys, the one that you have your court in. Probably the first one you took over, because you would have made it your court, more than likely. There's a couple of steps to make the process actually the castle your court, but nonetheless, if you have faction, you have court. So that's where lords will come to seek you out. They'll be in your castle. You'll show up to your castle and they'll be there. You can communicate with them, and those are the ones who are definitely ready to become vassals for your faction. So you simply just have to speak to them, and it's up to you whether you want to hire them or not. Some may not like you, some may like you. They will come. They will come. Build the court and they will come. Alright guys, so I think that's all I can think of for right now to gather vassals for your faction. If I left anything out, or if you have any questions, definitely fire away in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Trying to grow my channel, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way, if you have not and you like this video. I have more to come. So definitely subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when I pop them up, and you can watch them. And I will try to help you guys as best as I can in any way possible. So just, if you have suggestions, give suggestions. If not, we'll just continue with the expert walkthrough and kind of cover things in 30-minute sections as we have been doing. So, with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, see you later.